Hello and welcome. Today we are going to look at a few Matchbox vehicles that I've picked up within the last few weeks. It's a great bunch of vehicles. I actually picked up some newer ones after that. That will be a video for Martin's Diecast Review channel. So make sure to check that out. But today we are going to look at these single packs. I also have a 5-pack. Actually, I have 2 5-packs. The other 5-pack I can't locate at the moment, but one of them is the newest Fire 5-pack. So let's get on with these cars here. I've already opened a few here. These are just extras. I picked up quite a few of these. I actually have 2 extras that I kept on the side to be boxed. But you'll see something with these vehicles in the future. So let's take a look. First vehicle here is the Ford GT40. It's a pretty cool looking car. I believe I have 2 releases of it, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very nice color. Very nice cars. You see this one back here? That one is for my other channel, and started recording that one. And when I realized that the decals weren't as easy as they were, I ended up pausing the video, and I've never had time to get back to that. Next is Tuk Tuk, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I may be wrong. This is actually a new model for 2017. Very cool looking model. I will admit that. It's pretty cool looking. I've only picked up 2. I didn't pick up any more than that. One to open, one to keep in the package. It's a very cool looking casting. Wonder what the future variations will be. It'll be very interesting to see. A lot of beautiful detail has gone into this. Very nice. Next is the Road Tripper. This one is probably one of the better color schemes this one has seen. Very cool. Very, very nice. I believe this casting is unchanged since they first released it. Might end up actually picking up another one of those. Next is the Land Rover 90. I remember the first one of these that I picked up. I might still have it in my collection. I don't recall, but it was blue. This one is kind of a silver / Zamac kind of vehicle. I don't know. It looks like it might not have paint on it, but then it could. It's just hard to tell. But it does look like it's Zamac. It's a pretty cool looking Land Rover. And it has a little trailer hitched on the back. It's pretty cool. I've seen a couple more of these sitting on the pegs. I actually might end up picking up another one. Wouldn't be too bad to have another one in a package. Next is the Plowmaster 6000. This casting might be the longest running casting in this group of vehicles here. I believe it might be. I don't know about the Land Rover. But this actually used to be a Chevy. When you look at it from the front, I know I mentioned this before in my other videos, but for those of you who might not be aware of this casting, but as you can see, that it has a Chevy front end on it. It actually used to, I have some cars in my collection where they still have the bow tie right in the middle there. And they ended up dropping the name. I don't know if it's because of copyright reasons, whatever it was. They ended up dropping the bow tie. Eventually, they dropped the plow, and then they brought the plow back. And then about a year ago or so, they ended up making this into one piece, which sucks because I used to like taking the plow off the truck. But I have a lot of them, and I know I will have to, by far, will have to do a variation video. But I will like to pick up some more of those castings before I do that. Next is the Road Raider. I'm not a huge fan of this casting, but I knew I had to just pick up this release. This is a pretty cool looking military police vehicle. You had 2 sleeping dogs in there. Very, very cool looking casting. This one actually will fit nicely in with my military. I've been working on this military for quite a while. I think it's a lot harder to put together a military than it is to put a police department together. Just trying to get all the same color vehicles is very hard. That's why I'm very hopeful that maybe Matchbox will end up doing some more stuff, but I need to pick up the 5-packs. Keep saying I will, and I never do. Next is the Acre Maker. This is a pretty cool looking little tractor here. I believe they made some changes to it since I've last picked one of these up. I think the cab is now a separate piece. It's plastic. I'm not 100% sure. I gotta actually see if I can dig up my other release of it. But it's very nice casting overall. Has a nice trailer hitch there, and you know, they've expanded more and more into farming vehicles now, and I think that's pretty cool. Matchbox is doing a little bit of everything in the lineup. Makes the lineup so much better. Next is the '08 Lotus. This one actually has a cracked plastic piece here on the... There we go. This guy... I believe I picked up a second one of these. There we go. This is a very nice colored car in the flat black. Very cool. Yeah, I believe I have a second one of these right here. Yep. Alright, apparently I was already aware that the other one had a cracked plastic blister. Ended up picking up a second one. And then next and last is the Ford F550 Super Duty. They actually shortened the name of it. But this is the first non-fire department release for this vehicle. But I had to have it anyway in my collection, so I picked up 3 of them. 2 to keep opened up, and 1 of them to keep in the package. There we go. Very, very nice casting overall. But I would really like to see this in more fire department color schemes. And these wheels look pretty cool. This green color rear would look very nice on a maybe green, same color green brush truck maybe. Possibilities are endless. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to check the description for links to my other channels and my blog. Thank you so much once again, and I hope everyone enjoys the day. Bye bye.